Good morning, everybody. This is Johnny with Lazy Goblins. I am the creative director, and today I will be streaming me live doing a level design of our first level. I'm not an expert level designer, but here to help out with expert level designer questions is our good Cody programmer buddy.
Why am I here for questions?
I don't know, because you're going to answer all the questions. Okay. Am I streaming now?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, you can see this gorgeousness. Look at this lava, everyone. Look at this. It's very
It's great.
impressive. It took me a while to figure that out, with some good help from other resources. So, some of the important things with level design is we had to get our player in here so you can see how tiny he is compared to our world. I don't even know what to talk about, Cody. I'm going to talk about level design.
Just talk about whatever comes up as you go.
Alright.
I don't know. This
Do
is
you have
our
any
first
input?
time.
It's
Don't
our
judge
first, yeah.
us.
Yeah, it's our first time. Please
I'm gonna
don't
go
judge
share
us.
I'm gonna go share the stream though.
Okay. So this will probably be about half an hour or so. I'm just going to kind of be building it out in Unity. I've made everything pretty much in Blender. This is going to be the lava flow in Blender. I need to get this going. I think I might build something else for the backdrop. I'm thinking about putting something up back here and have this like tiny thing, like type of thing, come down in streams just to show the craziness of lava. See, and that's another thing is like the lava is important because it sells the whole scene, right? So when we were designing this level, we said, what's the main object of this level? What's going to be the main viewing point? And that's the lava because we want the player to feel, it's a lava world. So you want lava everywhere. You don't want to touch the lava. But now, as you can tell, everything's kind of the color of the lava is so dark and bright that it's saturated a lot of stuff. So I have to come in here and probably change some of the materials. Like I've already changed this over here because it was just
Every
too.
time I hear it's so bright, I think of what is that, Bubble Boy? So bright and shiny.
Oh yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah. From Moana. How do you combine things? Oh, I need to make a game object. It's been a while since I've been in Unity. I'm gonna join all these platforms together because this will be like a good jumping point for our player, and I'll probably put it under some stuff to kind of give it more visualization. Oh, big words.
Huge words.
Labeling your stuff is very important so that you can definitely find it easier later on platform. Make sure we create again the empty to reset everything. So grab all of these, put them here, and that's nice. And then grab all these and remove those. Did it do it for one or all of them? I don't think it did it. What?
What happened?
I was trying to see if oh, did I delete one? I can't even see anymore. Oh, I missed one. Oh man. Start over.
Johnny's going blind.
It's because I gotta change the color. I don't know what color to change it yet. So yeah, if you have any questions as we're going along, I'm gonna be kind of silent for some of the parts because we're working.
Yeah, I'll try to keep a tab on questions and all.
If we have anybody viewing and all that good stuff too. So.
Actually, you could probably pull up the stream on your second monitor and go from there.
I could. Yes, you're right. I could.
Because Mr. Fancy Pants over here has 2 monitors.
Who doesn't have 2 monitors?
I don't, okay?
Mr. Unfancy Pants doesn't have 2 monitors.
Yeah.
Oh crap, the glider's over there. Why is that? I thought I zeroed it out, so shouldn't it be on? Why is the glider way over there?
Oh, that's on the empty object, just right?
Yeah. Oh, so I just gotta move it over there. Right?
Oh yeah. You want one huge glider?
Yeah. I'll just do this. And I'll just reset. Oh gosh. What did I just do? That was a horrible idea.
What?
Let's not do that.
You can move all those outside of it?
All the platforms?
Yeah, so hit Control Z. Move them outside of that empty.
Okay. And then move the empty onto that.
Yeah, move the empty onto there. And then what you could also do is in the scene view, use the top right corner.
Over here?
The little widget with the X, Y, and Z directions. It's like in the very top right of the scene view.
Oh, top right?
Yeah.
This guy over here, navigation.
Nope. Keep going. It's a weird bop it looking. It's green and blue and it's white.
What are you talking about?
It's the scene window, right? And
Scene
then the
window.
top right. It's by your waterfall. It's right by your waterfall. Top right.
Oh crap! I'm messing everything up. Scene. This thing. Yeah, right here.
That's not the scene window. That's the scene window where everything's at.
Okay. Yeah.
In the
right
top
here.
right of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The little lock
Right
key?
there. Yeah, hit that Y. Hit the green one. No, go back. You just had it. The
This.
green little. Yeah, hit the green cone.
What? I already hit the cone.
No, hit it. You hit it and it puts you in top-down view, so you can move the empty object to be center of it, and then you can expand the collider over.
Oh right.
So it just helps line everything.
That was a lot of work. I could have just said go to top-down mode. Oh, this is.
You know, I don't even know.
This is not working correctly. Oh man. And this is how you do games level design.
And then
I'm
you
also
can go to side view and do that too.
I'm also looking for a job as a level designer. So if anyone wants to sees what I'm doing here and is like, this guy knows his level design stuff.
Johnny's looking for a job. Please hire him.
Mm-hmm.
Because obviously we aren't paying.
Good to know. There we go. I think that's pretty much the gist of it. Right? Looks pretty good to me. Yep. Okay, so now I can get all of these. And there we go. So now, double check the colors on them. Good. Let's make that a prefab. Sweet. Well, I think I should change their color a little bit too. I think they're just too dark.
Too dark.
Too dark. We should go with. Why isn't that changing it? Oh, I did the wrong thing. I want to do.
Hey, it says there's 2 people watching.
Is that you and I?
Probably.
Let's see here. I'm trying to find the platform. Which one's on the platform? Base. Perfect. Change this guy. Why is it not changing it? Are you right? It should be changing. Hmm. No, it shows they're green, but they're not. Oh, I still want that. Interesting. This is new.
What's happening?
The shader is not adjusting. Might just have to do a new material. Material. Platform. This is probably something I should have done before we did this. Would have been a good idea. Seeing like a green, no. Something safe, maybe blue. Like, oh, I can jump on that. See if it works.
Hold on.
That's better. Oh, that's not working there.
What'd you say?
Nothing. I didn't break
No.
anything.
I didn't say anything, but everything's gone.
That's true. I broke your colors earlier.
Everything's broken.
Everything is broken. Okay. Yeah, so this is not really part of level design. Well, actually, kind of is, I guess, because I find best practice when something's not working, fixing it immediately. Just don't say I'll come back to that, because that's always gonna just cause problems later. You'll forget, you get busy, something happens. I've noticed too. This it's been weird, but you know how normally it says update prefab or whatever. How's it doing that?
Yeah.
It's so weird.
What's happening?
It's just not updating the prefab. Like it doesn't have a way to update the prefab. Like you can't. I don't know. Anyways. So now I have it all in color though, so I can at least change it if I need to. I can just come in and change the color if I want. But for now, at
If
least we
you
can
hit,
see the
oh, there you go.
platform is in the scene.
Yeah. So if on that one, like if it's a prefab that's a child of object, you have to go up to overrides on the inspector in the top right, and then expand that down and hit apply.
Where's that at? Override.
Click the big platform, the inspector. No, go.
Overrides.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit the big platform. Your
Oh.
big platform. Yeah, right there. To the
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, that's what I'm on. Yeah.
Okay.
I think there's just a little lag in you seeing what I'm doing. That's funny actually. So the
Oh
nice
yeah,
thing is
because I'm looking at the YouTube.
I could drop this down if I want and like make it more challenging. Like not really
Oh, that's
though.
cool.
It just looks challenging. I'd have to separate the
Just looks
slider.
cool.
Yeah. So basically, we're trying to get an idea of how we want it. So we know that the player is going to start the game here. This is going to come down,
Kind of like the flow of it.
and then you're going to jump on here. And so we want to give you a nice big safe platform to jump on. And then you're going to start. You're for the first time you'll use your grapple to get up here. And as we could tell, this is too far, too close. So you need to make sense with the player.
Awesome.
So basically, then we'll have the grapple. Where's the grapple? Grapple out here. There it is. And this might actually have to get bigger too. One thing I noticed is because I built everything in Blender and then brought it in, like that's way tinier than we thought, but that's fine. I don't know if I want to change the color of that. I kind of like how small it is, so that means you have to really pay attention before them, but I don't know if that's a good choice, so we might up this. Maybe with 150. So it's easier to see. And I might make the whole thing green and like the front blue or something. So I'll figure that out. I don't know if that's how we want to play it. But basically, and so that's another thing too, is we got to practice. Once we have the grapple hook, you know, how high can it shoot him? Can they shoot it, and then if he's in motion and swings, can he jump? Or is it just going to zip him here and then drop him down? So then we'd have to have this more like here. So that's one thing. It's all about when you're doing your level, you're going to have to prototype and test, and lots of testing to see if it works. Since the whole thing is a platform, the main way we could only see if the concept of the platforms is actually working is by testing.
Yeah.
So I know that one of the biggest things I want is I want the ending of the level to basically be here, and the player will have to grab the grapple hook, swing into here. This will give it momentum to go down, and then they have to jump and get over here to the exit. There's not going to be another grapple if they don't make the jump. If they miss, they die and have to start over. So, meanwhile, this thing's going to be going back and forth and spewing out lava as well. So we'll have to work
Oh,
on
that's
that.
a cool idea. So on that cart, it's gonna, once they jump on it, it'll.
Yeah, here. So once it gives them that momentum, so they'll slide down. We'll animate that. Slide down. Then they'll have to jump. I don't know what I'm going to put here. It might just be this thing over here. I might just do this for, because like we've said, we want to get this level completed, you know.
That's
And
cool, man. I like that idea.
let's see if it's around. Nope. Sideways. I could give it an incline. Let's just try 90. Upside down. 180. I don't know how to do calculations. No.
360.
Oh
360.
gosh. This way, and then that's actually. So then they'll have just like a little shot to like land on here, so I'll probably back this up a little bit. I'll have to like just jump, make it, and then this will be the exit.
I like that. That's cool. That would be cool, man.
Right? So that'll be the final challenge. And like I said, this thing's gonna go around. We'll have that on a timer. So we'll have this on a timer to go around. And then these will be posted up, actually, probably on the back wall. I'll make them bigger. Probably like, I don't know, 300. Maybe bigger. Probably like 500. So that way you can just see them from, and they'll be like on this back wall, spewing out lava from their mouths. Probably have about 3 of them. And like that's one of the things too, is you gotta think like all this stuff through. Like I've already thought all this through. I've already drawn it out, as I've shown you guys in other like clips that we've done. And you have to have that, so you you don't want to be guessing. You don't, when you're doing level design, you want to have at least penciled it down, written something down, because it has to make sense logically and it has to look and feel smooth. So I've always known that I wanted these guys back here having the lava coming out of their mouth, because otherwise, where's the lava coming from? Like if we didn't have this in here and it was just this, like okay, I'm in lava, but what's okay? I don't understand. So if I give it a lot like this dripping out of these guys, like out of this guy,
It's
and
like adding story to it.
yeah, it's giving you a feel of like, okay, something's going on. I'm in this cave and there's lava coming out. Something's going on. And that's the thing with level design. Level design is all about telling the story without using like, you know, narrative or anything like that. You're telling what's the action, where is it what's happening. feel the pressure. Is there some kind of pressure? What is it? The fact that this thing's going to be going back and forth, dropping lava at some kind of interval of time, that's going to be like our main hazard, other than jumping. So you're going to have grapple hook, jumping, and that's pretty much it. And then our last big, like, can I make this jump without dying? That's it. So within that story, we got to tell you, like, we got to show you what's going on, what's the purpose, and all that stuff. So far,
What's the purpose of life, man?
yeah, we got to figure it out. And that's why Cody's on here. So Cody, are we going to be able to have them? So when the player grapples here, I don't know if that's too high, but when the player grapples here, are they going to be able to swing and release to give their momentum something to jump on, or will that not be able to work
Right.
that way?
We do not have swinging.
So it's just grappling and bringing him to something.
Yeah.
So if I grappled up here, it would grapple me here and then release, but I'd be able to mid grapple again, like monkey bars almost.
Yeah, you can do that.
So that could be cool.
The way I was thinking that it was going to work is that when they grapple onto something, it actually like lands them on top. But I think I like this way better. Like you just have points, and if we just have it to be points, I could probably get it for like a swinging thing.
Yeah, I like that too. Like, so we could just plan it out better then. So we'll have it to where we plan it out to where, you know.
Or we could have it to where if they shoot like how you have it right now, if they shoot up at it, they can hit the jump button and kind of jump like midair onto it. You could do that.
Okay. So we have to play test a couple things then.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I like that blue. Like, I don't think I like that at all, actually. But I'll play it,
I like that color.
I do like the
Maybe
color a
not
lot.
the setting though.
Yeah, I just don't know if I like the material, like, just because I want it to blend more in and look more natural. So maybe
Yeah.
more like a brown, like the other thing here. Maybe like a lighter brown. That kind of looks better. I actually like that a lot more. What do you guys think? Pause for effect.
Uh, there's just me watching.
We can have it like one of those specials. We're like, I'm trying to find the hierarchy. Do you see the hierarchy?
That would be hilarious, and then have a little like couple of people just say, "Yeah, there."
That's
Where?
right. Over here. Oh, that's the project panel? You're right. So that's one thing
Is
too.
it this one? No.
Yeah. So you gotta have fun with it, guys. So that's the thing too. Is like I said, I changed it on the fly because it's just not. I mean, even that's better to me, a lot better than the blue, because it's gotta be like we said. We're telling a story. It's cohesive. Like it's gotta make sense, and you have to give your players direction. So if I have this just sitting here as
Yeah.
green, it shows. Oh, okay. So most likely I might have to click like shoot at that. If you don't have any indication, if this wasn't here and it was just like, okay, how do I get up there? So, or if this was like off the screen, they can't see it, you can't do that either. You got to give them clear understanding of what's going on. And as you can see, we're not having a tutorial, right? So we're not going to be like, you're going to enter and be like, okay, get ready to jump, boom, jump, yay, now use your grapple hook. It's not going to be like that. So what we're using is, which I'm sure there's a correct title for this, but we're basically making the tutorial be part of the game. So you're gonna you get your new weapon. You see that you're on this platform. You see you gotta go here. There's only one way to go. You can't go backwards. So because once you come in here, I want this to just drop into the lava. So basically, you jump off in time. You're here. Okay, I can't go backwards. So okay, there's this little thing here. Okay, I click on that, and there's a little platform. Okay, so I gotta get to it. Simple storytelling. Makes sense. That kind of stuff.
Simple.
So, I kind of don't like that now. Oh crap, I think I just messed that all up. I don't know if I can just change. Can I change just this one? Let me see if I can do that. I don't know if I can. No. Let's see if I can remove.
Johnny's one of
Anyway.
the best in the business.
Figuring materials. No, so yeah, so basically, now that I have this, until we can test it, because we can't test it. So you're saying once they jump on, they click on it, they could possibly jump?
Yeah, so like if they click it, right, and they get, so we could have it so where they click, they aim the grapple at it, the grapple will get on there, and then it'll move the player towards the object,
Mm-hmm.
and we could have it to where it'll let go once they get at a certain distance. So as they're moving up, they'll have to like jump type of thing.
Okay, that's perfect. So that's the thing, is that's going to be part of the level, is like by playtesting it to see how that works. And also our camera angle. Like, how far do you want your camera out here so they can see far ahead? Do you want it close? So I'm not sure. I want to give it the illusion of like we're a little top down, so it gives you some depth so you can see stuff. I'd like to kind of be where you can see the big guys, so those might have to come down.
And then having this right here, Alex, programming it, because then because before this I just had it to where uh, you shoot the grapple and it would move the player to it, and then I thought they would go on top of the platform. So this kind of like lets us, have a setting to talk about how everything's actually going.
Yeah, and it's important because you can't really go forward, until you know more about your story and how you're going to tell it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Where do you like the camera? I kind of like it like close, but I also kind of like it like back a little bit, maybe an angle.
I like go back so like close but at an angle.
Like around here or like up here.
I think that's pretty cool, but just for the effect of the mask guy. But I like the top down looking type thing.
More
Kind of
like
like
something
that.
like this.
Yeah.
And I don't want it too far away. Like, that's fine. I think I'm actually okay with something like that. Because you need to see if there's another platform here. You need to see, okay, I get where I'm going. So then you can go
Yeah.
along and you start going. I can bring down the mask guys. That's not a problem. So something like this.
We could probably even have something where the camera will like start at one side and then pan to where the player starts and start the level.
Oh, that'd be
So it kind
perfect.
of shows the overall thing.
Shows the whole level. And I'll probably have a couple rails animating, like just kind of going back and forth, maybe a little bit.
Yeah, and if you want, we could probably also have it to where if they're on a certain platform or section, maybe zoom the camera out a little too.
Okay.
So like if they're on a kind of like a close quarters thing, we could have it a little bit zoomed in. And then if like if say this platform, you're moving it all the way across the level, right? And the player's not really doing much, we could zoom it out so they could see all the level and then start zooming it back in once they get closer to where they are gonna end up, type of thing.
Right. Okay. I see what you're saying. That's really cool.
Unity's got a cool thing with Cinemachine.
That's right. So probably something like that. And then I've already designed kind of how I think the level should go, so I can start grabbing some of the platforms. Also, like, one of the things I'm trying to do is make sure things have colliders on them before, so that way I can bring them in. That's why I actually have a prefab here. Not materials. I don't even know why materials are in prefabs. Materials should be moved to materials. Prefabs with colliders. So because I didn't know how to add the prefabs, I kept not working, and I was like, I don't know what's going on. So I was like, whatever, man. So yeah,
Whatever.
gotta get done. This will go in here because it's got a collider. So I don't think this one has like prefab. This one does not have a prefab. I'm trying to think if I want anything to be sliding back and forth, or does that make sense or not make sense. I think I
What
want
do you
this a
mean
little bit
sliding back?
bigger too, because they're first. It's their first platform that they're going to be making a jump on. So you want to give your players you don't want your players to fail. You got to give them an opportunity to succeed, right? So I don't want them to be I don't want them to get discouraged the first time around. I want them to feel like, I made it. Like, okay, cool. So I get it. Okay, so I jump here, no problem. I don't know why this isn't working. Probably because I'm on this stinking grid. Oh my gosh. B is not working very well with the corners. There it is. And it's off. There it is. Okay. So yeah, so you don't want to make sure that when you're designing a level, you want your player, especially like this first part, we're teaching them the tool, right? We're teaching them this is what you do. You use your grapple hook and you grab up on some of these things. You'll see platforms, or you use your jump. And obviously here the jump's too far away, so you're going to use your grapple hook.
Yeah.
So we're just teaching them how to use their tools that they have, and so you want them to feel accomplished, right? And since we're gonna have 4 levels, as we progress, it's gonna get more challenging and difficult. So there's no
Yeah.
point in
So
trying to get them challenged right now.
exactly. So get them used to everything and how the basics of it work, and then after that we can mess around with it. Johnny could do some tricks in the level design to challenge the player to kind of push the limits of it, like that.
Exactly. Take it to the limit. So yeah. Um. Let's see. Trying to figure that out. So yeah. So later on, I'll use some more tricks to make it more difficult at this stage. I'm not trying to make it too difficult. I'm just trying to get them to understand the concept. So I think what I want is, for now, I think I'm just going to grab a couple of these because so the rails don't have colliders, and I don't think they need colliders. The railing. I think just the carts, right? Because this is what they're going to be standing on. If they hit anything else,
Yeah. They can't go over.
right? So they can go through this though. Maybe they'll put a collider on it later. Well, that's part of testing. We have to be able to test to see if it works like that. Because if when they're jumping, when he comes up and he's like goes to jump up on this and he ends up floating through, that doesn't look realistic. So we'll probably put a collider on it. So, oh yeah, we have to have lava sound in the background. So I want something like this. So he'll jump here, come here.
That was my lava sound.
I have a really cool candle that makes like sounds in the background. And Katie was telling me last night, she's like, you should use that for the lava sounds. That sounds so good. And I was like, whoa, slow your roll, you know. I'm the creative one. But she's right. I was like, oh, that sounds good.
Where you like, no, no, no. And then, you know what? I should use that candle for the lava sounds.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be great. You know what's a great idea? I was in the shower this morning and just thought, that candle sounds a lot like lava. Okay. So I have this sense that it will be nice to have like almost like a zigzag effect. And see, one of the things, because you don't want your level, I don't want them to just make it so they can get over to the side and just be done with it. Like I want to make it a little challenging. So I might have them come back, or maybe we'll go forward. I'm not 100% sure yet until we do testing. And I think I might want to have a rail here. And I might bring that other thing, and we might have like another animation possibly. Oh, we do have one more animation. So maybe make this a little bit bigger. I think 3 is probably good. And I'm not going to set up any animations during this video of us doing the live stream, just the level design, because I want us to do that. We'll do that and like one of our tips on how to make animations for like a platform, if you want to move a platform or something, or if you want this to drop out
Oh yeah, that
stuff.
could work.
So we'll use that as like a little tip video that we do. Tippity Tip Tuesday, I think it is.
I think
So.
I think instead of doing it like we did for the game jam, I'll do something programming wise.
Oh, to make it move?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I could show them animations too, because this should. So with this thing shooting over, should we have this as like animation, or should this be programmed? Because the stuff's going to spew out of it at random times. So it's going to basically be something like this that will just come out.
Hold on, I was on the YouTube.
You were on YouTube? What?
Yeah. Okay, what's going on now? What were you
Oh,
saying?
oh, oh, so you're watching it on the YouTube.
Yeah, it was a delay, and I was like, "What's he talking?"
I'm so glad we work. We need to work on our communication. No, I'm just kidding. So this guy right here. So we're gonna have this drop through, right? It's obviously gonna be smaller.
Mhm.
So should this be something that's actually animated, like this guy moving over, and then the stuff getting spewed out of it will be random, or how will that work?
Wait, what's that doing?
So this is just gonna it's a smelting pot, right? So it's gonna
Mhm.
animate. It's gonna be scrolling along the level, just back and forth,
Mhm.
and then randomly it's gonna just spew out lava. Could possibly kill the player.
Oh. Okay.
So if it comes across, if you're say you're going on this platform and you don't move in time and it stops and it spews out lava, you're dead.
Okay.
So basically, that's going to be the hazard. Is like you'll see this thing coming along, and like, it'll stop, spew it out. It's only going to take about 4 seconds or so to spew it out, maybe even faster than that. Probably about 3 to 4 seconds, and then it'll go again. And it could stop randomly. Like I want it to have like a random time of like, oh, let me spew it out here. So I don't know if that's a good thing to have programmed.
Yeah. So we'd probably make it so that we'd put two points that you want to move between, and then
Perfect.
just randomly we'll have it just totally stop for a little bit, and then do whatever you want it to do, and then it will keep moving.
Perfect. So yeah, that's going to be the hazard. That and just jumping and grappling hook. That's pretty much it. And so one of the things I might do is I think I was going to have a couple of these just kind of around the level. So if the player falls, they might not die, or like for like a safety thing, like they see that coming. I don't know. Maybe I won't have that. I was thinking maybe
That
kind
could
of
be
that.
cool.
So, but we probably won't have that. I like the idea of something going down like this too. So yeah. So starting off there. I like that. What else do I have?
I think the safety things could be cool,
It could
even
be.
if it's just like one, and then we could have like a grapple, so they could get back up.
It's like one random grapple.
Yeah.
So see, now I'm also getting a better idea of the camera. So the camera would probably be better here. Now you can see. Plus, if we have this thing coming over, you want that in the scene. So you want to be able to like, oh crap, I'm going up. Oh, I see it coming. Oh shit, that
Oh
kind of thing.
no.
Okay, so I think I like that, but I kind of want them to. I don't think I want to do any backwards momentum. Like, I don't think I want them to. I don't think I want the player to like. Let me jump here. I might have a secret where there'll be like one random little grapple way up here, and if you know about it or you see it and you time it, you could grapple here and jump there, and then maybe I'll have like a couple platforms, and you could just get to basically the end.
Mario.
Yeah, well, I remember from our level design class too. It's always good to give the player some kind of like reward for exploring or seeing something, or if they find it,
Yeah.
or an alternate route. Like, it's always best to have like in your game. You shouldn't just have option A. You want the player to feel like they're in control of their destiny and they have other options other than one you're like. You don't want it linear. I think that's the right word. You
Yeah.
want it to be more like exploratory.
Yeah.
So I think I might do something like that, and then have like just high. So basically, the goal would be for them to almost be out of the camera, so like you don't really see them when you're playing along. When you see that thing and you're like, wait, what? But it's like way out of range. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure it out. That happens with playtesting. So as we playtest, if the camera's doing this, and you're like, oh, cool, and all of a sudden you see that way over there, you're like, wait, what? So maybe if you timed it right here, there could be a grapple. I don't know how high the grapple will shoot. But anyways, that part we'll figure that out. Other than that, I kind of want it to be more lateral and just go straight across. I would like something to get. Oh, that's not what I want. I want one drop to be really low to the lava, so you feel like, oh god, am I gonna make it?
Leap of faith. This turned out cool, man.
Yeah, and then what I'll do is have another big platform like this. So not only is it a leap of faith, but you also have to time it right, which gives you more danger for the smelting pot to find you.
Smelt pot's gonna get you.
Look out.
So, what 2 points do you think this would be?
Probably here, like right over in this area, because we'll have, just so players can see it go across like the whole level. Like I don't want it to only start here and go back and forth. I mean, no, you're right. That makes sense. I think you'll probably have it point here. So it'll start here because, like we were talking about, this is basically a safe zone. Super simple. The player's going to get used to the mechanics of the game right in here. Okay, I grapple. Cool, I made it. Oh, okay, I grapple again. It's getting a little tighter. Ooh, now one's moving. So we've introduced all the 3 elements that we're going to have. Smaller, moving, now they know. All of a sudden this thing shows up, and they're like, wait, what? Okay, now I got one more hazard. So I think that's how it'll work.
Okay. Because if that thing shows up like on top of the player, they're gonna have to either move backwards or run forward, right?
Yeah, so it'll either have to be higher out of the player, like there's just no way the player's gonna get hit by it, like just this, and otherwise it'll
So
just,
maybe we'll have like a warning sound or something on it.
maybe we can have like a just a sound that no, I was gonna say maybe
Like
as
kind
it
of
gets
something to
closer.
warn the player that when it stops, it in like maybe 2
Oh yeah,
seconds it'll
yeah,
start
like
spewing.
yeah, we can have like a beeping sound, like a me,
Yeah, just to
that it
give them a little bit
releases.
of a
Yeah,
chance to know what's going on.
definitely. And then it'll be like, and just game over.
Killed everybody.
So, and the only thing it's going to affect is the player. Oh, kind of like when we did the water in that game jam. That was so
Don't
fun.
mention that.
That was so fun though. Turned out
It
really well.
was.
We should put that up on like our YouTube. We should just do a speed run on that, so we can show people what we worked on recently. Um,
I love game jams. They're so fun.
they really are. So this will be the safe zone. We'll call this the safe zone. Nothing happens in the safe zone because we're introducing the different elements of the game. Then the players get used to it. They're going back and forth on this. I'm like, okay, now what? What the fudge bucket is this? And we can have it start right here. And it'll automatically do 1 spew as soon as the player gets in range or whatever. Or not 1 spew, or just,
Yeah,
when, you know what I mean?
could do
So the
that.
player knows what's happening.
Do you even know what's going on, playa?
You like that, Ty? And they're like, what is that thing?
God, no.
Do I kill it with my
Watching.
grappling hook?
Bet you it's a power up if I go under it.
Yeah. So, and it's basically just going to be this lava here. That's pretty much how level design works, is pretty much just making the level, and then the biggest thing is going to be testing to see if it works. And then we're going to have the players just keep, upping their skill, upping their level of, you know, I might have to get rid of that time there. Lava keeps glitching out on me.
Now I'm excited to get the grappling and mess around with that.
Yeah, I was excited for it a while ago, so I could see how this is going to turn out. But that's fine. You're busy working on everything other than this. It's fine.
I got like 4 jobs.
Yeah, and I have 1. I make time.
Make me feel so bad.
Oh, good. So it's working. So, gotta get back up. I think we'll have him go down one more time. Ooh, you know what'd be cool? Is we took some. My dog is snoring. That's cool. I took something like this. I don't know if this will work. And then just angled it a little bit. Like just a little. So and the rail's like sitting here, not moving, and then as soon as the player hits it, it goes down. So now they get a practice of what this is going to be like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Plus, it can make it look kind of cool. Like, wait, what? So I have to be careful too because they're all on the same axis. Yeah.
Axis.
Which is a Z. So if I move something backwards or Y and Z, I guess.
Yeah, if he moves it off by a little bit, the player
Everything's-
could not jump on it.
Yeah. Which is funny for us. Horrible for the player. I'll have to move all these out.
It's funny for Johnny.
Yeah.
Johnny always laughs at like bugs and stuff. I'm like, God damn it, why did that happen?
Only if it doesn't happen to me. Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh man.
What happened?
We should try to create some spark effects for the cart as it goes down.
Yeah, if you want. See, as you guys see, what's already happening? This game's turning into more, and this is only the first level. That's why you have to have deadlines. Cody's like, let's do spark effects. I'm thinking I want to get this level done because I have a lot of work to do for the second level, which will have spark effects.
So I'll make them for the first level, and you can use them.
Can you make the colors interchangeable for me?
Sure, I could do whatever you want.
That's what I'm not gonna put a grapple hook here. This will be hilarious. And then the player's like, "What the? Oh god! Oh, thank goodness!" And I'll have to grapple all the way up here, so we might have some backwards momentum here, and then jump right into the cart and then fly down, something like that. That's gonna be so cool. Yeah. So basically, my whole focus was to get this mostly done. It's not gonna be 100% done today, but I wanted to get mostly done. So that we can start. I can start on the next level because gotta get that thing going.
Yay!
So we're gonna have a Activity Tip Tuesday this week. It's tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I could try to do something. Do you have a?
I have no idea at the moment. I'm thinking maybe do something code related. We've done a lot of visuals.
What do you think would be cool to show?
How to make something move from point A to point B, and you can work on this.
Oh, great! No.
You guys see how I turned that around so we actually got something done towards our game.
Damn it!
So as you can see, I'm not going to put a grappling hook here, but I am going to put a couple grappling hooks around here.
Walkie-talkie. Okay.
And then this will be more like a. Can they grapple down?
I don't see why.
I'm sorry, I don't see what.
I don't see why not. Why would they want to do that though? When they could just jump down?
Right. So we just want to jump there. That's what I was thinking too. I didn't know if we want to give them an option.
Gosh, Johnny.
I know. What am I thinking? And the grapple has to make sense with.
Sometimes I just don't understand.
I don't know. I gotta make those grapples more colorful. Because it's gonna be hard to see when you're jumping. Maybe not. I gotta figure out how to change just that color. It's driving me crazy. I implemented the lightweight render pipeline, so I think now because of that.
Drives me crazy. Oh, oh.
I don't think we're allowed to do that.
Oh, are we gonna get banned from YouTube?
Yep. Oh, I clicked edit shader by accident.
Hey,
Game's broken.
we have one person watching.
Hey, person. Is it you? You're the one watching.
Yeah, it's me. What'd you do?
I clicked edit shader, and now it's gonna open Visual Studios. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what I was thinking.
Well,
So
Visual
welcome
Studio
if you're still watching. We are going over level design and implementing your level and the importance of making sure you have something written down
You
as
know
a
what? I should
guide.
share this in the game dev group.
We should.
Yeah.
And they can probably teach me the proper way on how to do. Can't cancel. Oh man, it's all over. I broke everything. I didn't save either. Oh no, game's crashing. Thanks for watching.
Johnny broke it all. I just shared the link. People are gonna come in and be like, nobody's live.
Yeah, so if you're here, how are you? What's new?
What's new? Oh man, so hot.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's probably hot.
What's the weather like over there?
It rained yesterday. Oh yeah, it didn't break.
That must be nice.
Yeah, that was nice. That was very nice. Maybe it did. First thing we're gonna do now, one important thing. Once we get something back here, is I want to save before it crashes, if we can. Let's all keep our fingers crossed. All 0 of us. I don't know how many people are watching. Looks like just Cody.
All 0. Remember, kids, all 4s for legal.
And that's what code looks like.
4 4 4 4 4 4.
And we're back. Save. Save, save. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, I don't remember what I was doing. I was so nervous.
Something with the shader. You
Oh,
open.
oh yeah, I was trying to make these shaders different. It's because they look
You
bad.
open the shader code.
I don't know why it's not. I'll have to figure that out. Advanced. There's an advanced option? Holy Toledo. Don't even know what that does.
Drive me crazy. I don't know why that song's just in my head.
I don't either. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, good to know.
What were you trying to do?
I can't. Oh, we can't do faces in here. We can't edit anything. I have to make a different one. 2 materials on it. Anyways, moving on. So.
Oh, you're trying to do different faces, like materials on face?
Yeah.
You'd have to put material on it in Blender,
Yeah, probably.
and then come in here and adjust it.
Well, that's what these both are, but they're not.
Hey, we have 2 people watching. Is it me and you?
I'm on our channel, but I'm not into the video. So, selected material. Oh yeah, I can't have this speed. This needs to be that color anyway. Anyways, no one wants to watch that when they're like, I thought this was about level design. It's all about flow. So I'll have to come back and fix that.
It's a flow of things, brah.
Yes, man. Yes. So we're gonna work on that. I want to get another one of these guys in here. So it's 2. That's the thing too, is like you got to figure out, like, I don't want to have too many moving platforms because it just becomes too kind of too. You want it to be more of like a surprise or like uh-oh kind of thing, you know. So maybe that's not a good idea, but like I think that if you start adding too many variables, like now all of a sudden every platform is moving, it's like okay, now it's just like chaotic.
I'm,
You need to give the
I'm
player
bored of the moving platform.
yeah, and you need to give the player like a rest area. Like okay, let me catch my breath. I'm in lava. Give me a minute.
Oh man, rest areas are always good, especially when like the player's palms get sweaty. Palm spaghetti.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna make this other one really
In the
high.
rest areas, we'll play Eminem's song.
I think that might be too high though.
You
Ah,
only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow.
is that too high?
I don't know.
Can
Let
we
me see.
grapple and then grapple again?
I don't see why not.
So I'm gonna have to do like a dual grapple. That could be fun. Because then we could
That could
like
be cool.
do one here, and then you can like
Whoa!
jump,
Grapple one way and then go backward.
jump, jump. What? Look out! That'd be pretty sweet. Making our way, making our way. Just
Making our way
thinking.
downtown. I just got songs. I got songs in my head, guys.
Yeah, I think Cody's trying to get us banned.
Nah. Okay, maybe just a little bit.
So now we go this. Oh my goodness. Come on. There we go. Cool, cool. Get this guy. Oh, you're like, oh, we're gonna go that way, right? Nope. Why is this platform here? See, like, this platform doesn't even make sense to me now. I'm just gonna delete it.
That's also kind of one thing that I've kind of heard in talks and stuff is make sure you have a reason behind it. So if you place something in the level, make sure there's a reason.
Yeah, like, meaning they need to be able to get somewhere. And you have to give them direction, because remember, in a platform, you're giving them
Yeah.
direction by the way the platforms are going. So if I had a platform here, there, right, like right there, right here, and they're like, okay, I'm on here, which way do I go? Like, I don't understand. So by eliminating that platform, and I give them a grapple, and a grapple here, so they can make sure that they can shoot up here. Possibly, maybe not. Yeah, probably shoot up here. You know, okay, I could jump, I can grapple here. Maybe not enough to get here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I might either two things. I might have to take this, move this back. So I might move these guys back like that, and then make this more just regular straight on. So I might have to do something like this. So okay, the player could get here, and then this way, and then we're kind of going backwards. See, I don't like going backwards. So I might have to do, I don't know. I'll have to play around with it. Because I like them to see something coming up and know they can't get to it. Like they can't get to the edge of that. And as they come up here, they see a platform up top. So they know, okay, so I have to get that way. But you have to be careful because that doesn't make sense, right? What do you think, Cody?
What's going on? So they see it, but what?
So does this look too confusing? So if I'm here, jumping here, jumping here, jumping here, have to go backwards?
No, that makes sense.
Jump.
Would you want those to be jumps or grapples?
These right here to be jumps for now. Until we see the grapple actually working. And then they'll grapple up to here, and then jump on. Do I have a 2 platform? This guy.
She drives me.
Double grapple.
Double grapple, like Double Dragon.
Grapple, grapple. This thing's moving back and forth. Use that to jump in here. Boom. That looks cool. Lots of stuff going on. I like it. So now when you play, start off, you come down. Cool. Oh, forgot about this guy in here. Beep. So you jump, fall off here, jump there, grapple. Okay, I'm getting the pattern of grappling. Oh, this is moving. Okay, jump here. Don't know what the F that's doing. And that's what we'll do is we'll make the grapple for that one, like out of camera view. So I don't know what to do. And if they aim up here, they could get it. So all the people watching this live stream will be like, I know the secret. Anyways, then they keep following this along. There's another moving one. Oh, it's taking a little longer. Okay, just a straight jump. Grapple, jump, jump, grapple. Oh, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, backwards grapple. So that way it gets used for up here. So we'll do forwards grapple. Jump. Oh, grapple. Jump. Yes, made it. Fall down. Oh my god, what is happening?
What's going on?
Jump or grapple. We'll see. Jump, jump. Possibly just jump, but maybe grapple. Jump, grapple, double grapple. Jump, jump, slide. Please make it, please make it. Boom. End of level. Now, it's not 100% finalized just because until we play test it and see how things work and change up some stuff. I have different platforms I want to use for some of them. We're not going to know how it's going to work yet. But that's basically the gist of the level.
Yeah, we could get everything working and find out that the level's too hard.
Yep, and then we upload it and put it in anyway. So figure it out.
Yep. The platformer Dark Souls, they'll call it.
Exactly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know. I mean, it was hard to go over like talking all the key points while I was making it. I was trying to, haven't mastered that skill yet. But the biggest thing is just you want to write stuff down. You want to have a plan, an action plan of where you're going and what you're doing, and kind of a goal. And you want to have a safe zone, so your players have to get used to the new abilities. So like that's the thing. One of the things that Mario, we're just bringing this up because they crushed it. They nailed it with the whole. There was no tutorial. They didn't have jump. They gave you a nice little safe zone. Okay, practice here. Do this. Okay, I jump. Oh, this one enemy's coming at me. What do I do? Okay, I jump over it or I land on it. Then they gave you the option to hit these bricks, and then you get a mushroom. And no matter what you do, if you're like, oh, it's dangerous, like the way they've set it up, you're going to get hit by it. So same concept. No tutorial on what to do. You just come in, you automatically kind of get flown, or you just kind of, oh, I have to do something, so jump, and you get onto this platform, and then you just see, okay, well, that carriage, or whatever they call it, thing, cart, or whatever, is gone. So I can't go backwards. There's no way back. I can only go for this thing, because I see this thing here. So you see that you have a weapon, a grapple hook. You use that to shoot here. You jump. You're like, okay, I made it. Okay, cool. Okay, I see another grapple. Okay, this one's too far down. Or up. Okay, so let me shoot. Oh, okay, cool. I'm right on there. Oh, now I got a moving one. So you basically just want to show them all the elements they're going to encounter in the level, and then they kind of can get a sense of what they can expect. And be like, okay, I got it. I jump. Okay, I got jumping down. Okay, I got grappling. So all I do is grapple and jump, grapple and jump. No problem. And then you're like, okay, here's the main elements. Oh, one more final element. Okay, we'll see what's going to happen with this thing. Oh my gosh, it shoots lava out. That's going to suck. So now they know they got to watch. It's got to be patient and what they got to do next. So basically, that's what you want in a level. You have to have a destination and a reason. You're telling a story through your design. While this is pretty dark, and I may go through here and try to lighten some of this up because it's just too dark. I might add another one of these that has lights on it at least, so that way you can see, okay, here's a light here that lights it up a little bit, possibly. Um, we have to adjust the lighting in the scene too. Once I put a backdrop here, that's going to make a difference. So, yeah, there's a couple other things we're going to do, but basically the basic level is set up other than, I think, I just feel like it's too difficult to see everything. That'd probably be
Yeah.
my only concern. It's just too hard. I can't see what the heck's going on. So, but we'll figure that part out. So I
I
think,
think it will look a bit better once you get like the backdrop in there and stuff.
okay, maybe do some like ambient light from like the ground, like little reds or something.
Yeah. Yeah, we could do that too. Like kind of put more so emphasis on the lighting to on the places where players need to go.
Yeah, possibly. And then we'll bring out the color. So that I would say is pretty much. I mean, from my understanding, what I know, pretty much about level design is just have a plan, have a goal, make sure you give your players areas to rest. Like that's why I have this. Like, okay, cool, I made it up here. I'm resting. You should always give your player an alternate option, something they don't have to necessarily deal with. So that's why I possibly am going to put something in here. We're going to have to test to see how this works. Because if we put something in here and then they could jump up on platforms and go over the melting pot and be like, oh, cool, I don't even have to deal with the melting pot. Next thing I know, I'm over here. I'm jumping on this last platform and I'm ready to jump in. So, you know, try to tell a story, try to give it an understanding. Obviously, in our story, I think is just there's A and B like ending. So, there's no real rhyme or reason why you're here. You don't know why you're here. That's not the kind of story we're talking about. Just more like for the player's interest of like, what am I doing and what's my goal.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. I was about to sign off. Anything on your end, Cody? You want to say anything?
Any questions? If anybody's in here and has a question, we'll wait a little bit because of the delay on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll wait till what time is it? 1:45, 1:42. Do you have any questions, Cody?
How do you get these great level design ideas?
They come to me. No, I basically just write down the flow, see where, like, see what I want, what the overall goal is. Like I know I want to get here and go here. I knew that I wanted to have this because I thought that would be a cool feature where like,
Hey, what's up, Pain Man? Hopefully I said that right.
yeah, just wanted to like, I wanted to have this as an overall goal, right? I wanted the player to have the sense of like, okay, I think I've made it. I see the main bridge where I came in on something similar. I'm gonna fall down and jump on it, but there's no grapple hook. There's no other platform. There's nothing to save me, so I have to make it. So basically, with the velocity they get from the cart, it takes them. They have to jump at the right moment in order to get enough to get over to the other side to make it. And if they don't, they have to do it all over again.
Yeah, I think that that's a good point. Like when you're going to design a level, it's good to like draw it out and everything, because that's kind of like your sketching phase. Because it's a lot faster drawing and sketching out levels on either pen and paper or like in an art program than it is going in Unity with all your stuff and putting out Paymon. Okay, sorry, Paymon. Got it.
Pain.
But rather than going in Unity and placing it out like this, because I think this way it's a lot harder to, once you have it, kind of, restart a bit,
Yeah.
and it would take longer to actually get things in position rather than just, putting blocks or like drawing a square or whatever on a piece of paper.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of, you need to have a focal point. You need to have like a goal and an objection for your player to complete. And so my key focal point was, other than lava, the sliding thing and them falling possibly to their doom. And that was pretty much it. And then we know it's a platform, and the grapple hook is pretty much your only device that you have. That and jumping and walking, obviously, is but that's pretty much it. So with that being
Twist. You can't walk.
grapple and jump. So
Oh my gosh. What if it was somebody without legs?
yeah, well then we'd have
Could just
to yeah, just grappling. We'd have to add some like
that'd
moving
be crazy.
objects to make it easier. So, but yeah, I think that's pretty much the key that I use anyway. Is just kind of how I go by it.
Yeah.
Uploading it to my good buddy Cody.
Yay.
Program everything. Let me know when it's done.
Will do. Anybody else have any questions?
Yeah, and I think that's why it's good to do this too with your programmer, whoever else is on your team, because like Cody said, like now he sees the game and he understands it more on how this is going to work.
Yeah, because at the start we were like, yeah, let's have a grapple hook. But now I understand kind of the design of the levels that Johnny has and how he kind of wants it to actually like function within the level. So instead of just saying, okay, I'm just gonna make a basic grapple hook, now I have more to go on.
Yep.
And then now I can test it too. So once I make it, I can actually test it within the level, and then once we meet back up, then I could tell him what I think, and then he could test it, and then we could make adjustments if wanted or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And I think the last thing I'm going to work on is the backdrop of some kind, and which probably won't be much of anything. It'll probably just be a cube of some kind, but just because we're trying to keep it simple and we're trying to get timelines and deadlines and stuff completed. So um, I didn't want to spend too much. We still have 3 other levels, and the next level is going to be so many assets. It's going to take me like a couple weeks just to get them going. So I think once we get that done, it'll be good, and then we can just keep testing the level and making it better and better until it's ready to go.
Yeah.
Sweet. All right, I think with that, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna sign out and
Yeah, we
call it
did an
good.
hour live stream.
Woohoo!
I think this
And
could be cool to try to do every Monday or every other Monday.
yeah, probably every other Monday would be good. And I will say, not only I help you guys learn something, but I know for sure I learned something. So that's good.
Yeah, I learned some stuff too.
Yeah, now get to work. All right, everybody, keep creating and join us Friday for our live podcast talk stream
Oh,
thing.
since we got the live set up, do you want to do it live?
Oh yeah, is that all we got to do for live?
Yeah, just hit start streaming. I mean, I don't know what we'd show. Maybe I'll give you a backdrop and you could just show that.
We'll just show the
I
level.
don't know.
We'll
Okay,
show.
there we go.
We'll just show. Maybe we can record like playing the level over and over, like just for like 20 minutes, and then I can just loop that. Why we? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
That works.
So yeah. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week. for more stuff. But we'll see you guys Friday. Yeah, so I forgot it's Monday. So see you guys Friday,
Friday.
and Cody might be on here for Tippity Tip Tuesday to give you guys a tip on programming or something.
I'm gonna try to.
So which means he will. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.